put that on that beat. Go.
Give me all that you got now. Make you want me cause I'm hot now. I'm gone, so faded, I'm on one. Bang, bang, pop up like a long gun. If you a lame nigga, you ain't making no noise. Get ready to turn up with the big boys. Live fast, dying.
So I get signed with Titan. My first release is Hitch. Hitch was my first scene, my first threesome, my first scene on location. This wasn't a studio, it was out in a real kind of a barn, so it was kind of a surreal experience. I was really nervous and shaking in my boots and catching panic attacks and everything, but I don't know, long story short, it was able enough to get me signed. So from Hitch I went to Folsom Filth. This was the first time I was working with partners who I was all attracted to. We had good chemistry, and I was able to work with bottoms that could take the kind of pounding that I wanted to put forth in my scenes. I wanted to be very aggressive, very in your face, very take charge, dominating. Cop Shack 2. This is my first time working with Joe Gage. Was a big fan of his work. And let me just say this, that was my first and only time working with Joe Gage. But I learned a lot from him, and I was able to see his film style. And I was always a fan of his work, you know, from Men's Room to some earlier work that he's done also with Titan. I was a really big fan of Joe Gage, and I was really nervous to work with him. Boiler. Boiler was my first scene where I only had one scene partner. In all the scenes previous to that, I was in threesomes. Like Hitch was a threesome. I mean, Folsom Filth was a foursome. And then Cop Shack 3 was a threesome. So this duo scene was really important to me because it allowed me to shine on my own without having to be in a group or a threesome or orgy kind of a setting.